Grant, you said 12 months ago that there were one aim and one aim only, and that was to be champions. 12 months later, you've finally done it. How does it feel?
It feels tremendous. Feels tremendous to do it in front of, our away fans here today. Heard them all game. Really good to get the job done last week. But to finish it off this week with a title was magnificent, and I can't thank everyone enough really for the hard work, the dedication, and the endeavour to make it happen for us this year.
How did you approach it this week? We know that there were plenty of celebrations that went long and hard last weekend, but turning them round and getting them up for this, and a fantastic first half. Yeah, it was
just managing the week really for the players. We knew they had a couple of days on the booze, which is, listen, they deserve that. They won promotion we all won promotion last week, and when the boys came in Tuesday, we got our heads back in the game really and just focused on Notts County. How can we hurt them? What do we need to win this game without relying on anybody else? And that was the focus this week. The players were tremendous, delivered the game plan excellently, and seen the game out very, very well.
There's a testament to them, that first half performance in particular, to be that much at it, the hunger and the desire to go and get that job done.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's we had a few other opportunities. We could have scored from Street. He had a good chance to make a 3 for his hat trick. But the performance was excellent, and just the energy of the team was great. And again, the subs come on and made a huge impact for us. So, listen, the game of the day was all about trying to win the game. We've done that. We've secured the league title. It feels amazing. It feels amazing. Promotion's great, but when you win the league, that's the next level.
And so you look like in the changing room at the Eco Power Stadium, all those pictures of those teams that have been successful in the past, be adding your own.
And we can add our own to it, absolutely. We can add our own now, and it's one of the reasons we had them sort of put up there, just to give the players a bit of motivation, and we can add our own. Hopefully we've read ourselves into some history books here. I think I heard somebody said it's the first time Doncaster's won a league title in 12 years. Amazing, brilliant for our fans, brilliant for Terry, Gavin, the players, the staff, everyone. Just everyone connected to the club. I'm so proud.
How proud are you as well, given where the club was when you arrived 2 years ago, at a low ebb, lowest finishing in 20 years that they'd had, and you came in on back and you've had to lift it, came so close last season and then got the job done?
Yeah, it was tough. It was really tough, probably tougher than I thought it was going to be. There was a lot of change, not just personnel, but inside the building as well, that maybe people didn't realise and didn't know. But we stuck to what we needed to do, and I know hopefully I've got a good idea of what I think you need to make a successful team, and not only that, just the staff as well. So I think we've been fantastic, the support we've received from Terry and Gavin to do that, and we've gone from strength to strength, and I feel like this football club, this city, is on the up, and we need to act on that. I really do believe that we have to act on that next season now, and I had a good chat with Gavin about it during the week, and I'm sure Terry will be on board with that. But we don't want to be, like I said before, just floating into League 2 or League 1 and moseying about in there. We want to have a real goal next year, and I will be working my hardest in the summer, and my staff, to make sure that the players that we bring in, are of a standard that we think can go and attack this next division, and I'm looking forward to that.
And we're going to ask you how quickly attention turns to next season, but it sounds like it's already started.
Oh, definitely. Well, in my head it started. We sort of parked a few agents that's ringing and stuff like that, but in my head now I'm thinking, how can I make this group strong for next year? We feel like we've got a good core, but realistically, when you look at it, the 5 loan players will probably go back. Yeah, there's 1 or 2 in there, maybe 3 or 4 of them we would like to keep. And there's going to be, some younger players maybe leaving and things like that. So it's going to be, it's going to be a bit of a job on the summer. But we've got a core group here that are dedicated and on longer term contracts, and we just need to add to that group.
A word on one of those loan players, Rob Street, 2 goals this afternoon. It's been a fantastic loan spell. Yeah,
fantastic. He's come in and he's hit the ground running straight away. He's took a wee bit of time for the players to understand, our players understand what he is and what he's about. He left a few on some of the experienced players in training, which they didn't appreciate. But when he does it for us on a Saturday, you don't mind, and to get 12, 13 goals, I believe he's got now. It's a fantastic half a season loan for him. Unfortunately, he's not our player, but what he's done in the short space of time has certainly helped us to get to where we want to get to.
And just a word then on the group as a whole, the players that you've had this season.
Brilliant group. They're so close. They're so close to each other, and they're so close to the staff, and they're getting even closer now to our fans. So, like I say, I think this is a football club moving in the right direction.
We sat all the players down earlier on in the week and asked them what this season has meant to them. So that question to you, what has this season meant to you?
It's meant everything. It's meant the world. It's been really tough this year, and you know the troubles that I've been through myself, and it's been hard to try and keep my focus the last 6-7 weeks. But I owe a lot to my staff, and I owe a lot to the players, and I owe a lot of people at the training ground who have supported me through this, and a special mention really to my dad and my brother and my family back home, because without them, we wouldn't be here today. And I remember sitting at my mum's funeral, and I said to one of my best mates who was here today, I said, I want to win the league for my mum, and that's for you, mum, as well. Not only our fans, that's for my mum today, and I know she'd be looking down so proud of our achievements.